We've evolved through program development and some exciting things in terms of, Surf Groms didn't exist, so we built Surf Groms as a national junior program, and we built the Australian Board Riders Battle program, the biggest national club series in Australian surfing history. We opened the High Performance Centre. When I started there was about 7 staff. We've now got 25 full-time. Our turnover's sort of more than 3 times what it was. The most exciting thing now is that we're an Olympic sport, so we're going to Japan 2020, and that's a game changer for the sport in Australia, globally, but for our organisation as well.
What have been some of your biggest highlights since standing at the helm of Surfing Australia?
One of the most powerful things is just working with kids and working with them in the concept of inspiring them to become champions and good characters, and seeing, we've got a charity foundation initiative called Surf for Life, which actually we raise money and put underprivileged kids through our We Pick Surf Groms program, and that's incredibly rewarding, seeing these kids that wouldn't have otherwise had this opportunity. And some kids we bring from out in the bush and put them in the ocean, and they're tasting salt water and they've never seen the ocean, and that sort of thing is fantastic.
Now, what do you think makes the Gold Coast such a great place to run an organisation like Surfing Australia?
I think it's evolved over the years, and there's a lot more here from a perspective of infrastructure and business, and there's a lot more B2B opportunity on the Gold Coast now, and it's also a place where we can attract really good talent. Years ago it would be that people wouldn't want to move here; they'd want to stay in Sydney and Melbourne and Brisbane. Now, recruiting for roles, you can really get some great talent that actually want to come here, and it's a livable city, and it's got a lot happening business-wise, and there's big sporting teams here now, and so industry-wise things have grown a lot, and that's attractive in terms of running an organisation here.
Now, what do you think separates the Gold Coast from capital cities around Australia?
It's just a very easy place to live and a great place to bring up a family, and I travel to Sydney and Melbourne every week with my job, and it's so easy to fly in and out of the Gold Coast airport, as opposed to the sort of rat race in Sydney and Melbourne. And every time I go there every week, I get in a cab and go into Sydney or the city and think, wow, we live in paradise on the Gold Coast, and really fortunate to do so.
Andrew, is there a Gold Coaster that inspires you?
The person that comes to mind is Mick Fanning. His story is inspirational, not just for the fact that he's won his 3 world titles, but what he endured, through that process and then went on to win them. That takes immense character, and I think I hold a lot of value in character, in people, and their resilience and their emotional intelligence and their self-awareness. And Mick is someone that has an incrediable amount of character.
Now, Andrew, can you talk me through what your ideal day on the Gold Coast would look like?
So if we just remove work and talk about a weekend or something, because an ideal day is obviously a day off on the Gold Coast, and you're making the most of the beach and the environment here, and just enjoying the beach, going to the beach with the kids, and just enjoying the beauty of this place. It's so amazing. You can take it for granted sometimes.